Hi guys, welcome to another video. We have seen massive liquidations happening in the market. That's something I was warning everybody about. First they're gonna set up bear traps, then they're gonna set bull traps and make everybody liquidated. That's what's been happening for the past few days now. We've seen bears getting liquidated, bulls are getting liquidated. Everybody is very hyped up. Even when we have a $500 to $1,000 upside or downside on Bitcoin, people are quickly taking trades, quickly getting into positions. I guess that's the inexperience speaking for itself. You have to be very cautious in this market. It's not as easy to make money as some people think. That's the reason we say hodl and hodl, because everybody's really made well in hodling. So you got to practice hodling, and that requires a lot of patience. So I do hope today's people do have that sort of patience. If we get into our charts today, the first thing we can see is the massive bearish engulfing candle we saw on the 4 hourly. The day started with all the bears attacking Bitcoin and bringing the market back down to where it belongs. We dumped all the way $29,201. Very interesting. A lot of exciting stuff going on here. I do hope some people were in good short positions here and made some very quick good money. Overall, we are beginning to be in a rising channel. We have discussed this. Every rising channel is a bearish sign and every falling channel is a bullish sign. So we are on the 4 hourly making a rising channel. We just have to be very careful about this one. Anything can happen. We might just dump very hard. Now if we get into DXY, similar situation what we saw yesterday. We are beginning to see a quick upside. The market flipped from this point onwards. 30th May we began to make higher highs and higher lows, and now we just made another higher high. We do want to see the blue line. Once we break down the blue line, we have to be very bullish. That's where most bull runs start. Now if we get into USDT's dominance, same scenario exactly to what we're seeing in DXY. We are beginning to flip from these points. From about 1st of June we are beginning to make higher highs, higher lows. So we might just be very cautious here. The same bearish candle we saw on BTC is a bullish candle on USDT's dominance. So just gotta be very cautious. Want to break this blue line so we have a confirmation we are entering another bull cycle. But till then, just have to be patient. If we get into Bitcoin's dominance chart, we did see a quick upside, nearly reached my target. We did wick all the way to 47.59%. Ideally we want to get into 47.94%. That is the go-to zone on the 4 hourlies, dailies, weeklies. We want to break above. We need Bitcoin accumulation to increase. That's how the Bitcoin cycle of dominance works. We need to do that. If we don't do that, we're just gonna remain in this range and a lot of time is gonna pass by. Just gonna call it a sideways market. Next up, if we get into ETH on the 4 hourly, we're regularly making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this pattern is a very bearish pattern. We are also in a triangle, and this triangle usually breaks downwards. That's where the critical zone on bullish and bearish chart is becoming very possible. Scenario is pretty bearish right now when it comes to Ethereum. BTC on the bullish and bearish chart on the daily is now making a falling channel. What is the reversal what we're seeing on the 4 hours? So here we are making a bullish sign, which is we are making for the past few days now a falling channel. So falling channels are bullish sign. Hopefully we do break this and head up and probably reach our first resistance, which lies at $33,561, and our SMA is at $33,761. So looks very interesting. Everything is now beginning to correlate. It's just that it's been a boring market, not much happening, range bound, and usually these are when the big moves come into the market. Now we get into ETH is also making a similar channel on the hourlies and on the dailies. Less confluence here compared to what we're seeing on BTC. So things are looking very bullish yet bearish, because we did see that bearish divergence play out perfectly. It also played out perfectly when it came to BTC. So both the times we have to be cautious, watching our RSIs, looking for those divergence, because bulls and bears both are right now creating a lot of divergence in the market, and that happens because we have a lot of retail investor, a lot of people just coming into the market, just coming into web3 space, the metaverse space, and thinking they can just get by all of this by some basic knowledge and probably make some good money. And that's where opposite is happening, and they're losing a lot of money right now. Now if we get into our first news today, USC SEC probes Binance over BNB token, that is now world's fifth largest. And on that, CZ had something to say. Bill debunks FUD. This is 50 plus pages of email records between our cybersecurity team, ex-law enforcement backgrounds, and the cherry-picking, misleading, and the time-wasting journalists. If you have time to waste, see the details and the truth for yourself. So the article is about money laundering myths, machine working overtime to sell, all this stuff that is related to financial institutions. And obviously we do know that they are registered in Cayman Islands, so anything is possible. I can't really comment on this one. Big things to watch this week in the US economic data is jobless claims. Like we've seen, this sometimes makes the market very, very bearish if the statistics don't come out as the market wants. Consumer price inflation on Friday, consumer sentiment on Friday. So Thursday, Friday are going to be very, very key. Friday we also have options expiry, so all this might just change the market. Next up, if we get into Solana has disabled the feature that caused its previous outage. That is very, very important. Solana has been hit several times this year, having outages. The chain gets halted, a lot of stuff is happening. Investors are now losing their trust in Solana, so we have to be cautious here while investing and DCing into Solana. I ideally think it's gonna go down to $20 to $25. That's where it looks like a very good support there, and I've shown you the chart in the previous video. So just not really monitoring altcoins right now. It's not the alt season, it's not the alt time. Just gotta be cautious of what Bitcoin and Ethereum is doing. So let's get into our big data. Today we are on extreme fear levels of 15. Yesterday we were at 13. Long and short ratio global data, 51.32% people are in long positions in 24 hours and 56.37% in 1 hour are in long positions against 43.63% in short positions. Very bullish momentum right now in long and short ratio global data. Long and short ratio block trades, 51.62% people in short positions in 24 hours and 83.90% people in 1 hour are in short positions against 16.10% people in long positions. So very, very interesting data. Our numbers have gone positive. Funding rate on BTC positive, on ETH positive, market sentiment for both are neutral. We did discuss yesterday, once we see that downside, we're going to see funding rate turning into positive, and it certainly has. Now we get into startup, one of my favorite things to watch out for. GATEIO startup blockchain project discounts. Joystick token is right now in progress. You can place an order at 20 USDT. It's a DAO based metaverse that consists NFTs, P2E and gamify elements. So you should definitely get into this one. This is going to be something very, very big. Now, if we get into our newly listed tokens, Joystick is going to be starting in 22 hours. AQDC is going to be starting in 2 days and 2 hours. And we are seeing a big upside coming on Bike Rush. It's up about 24.68% right now. Like I always say, sometimes it's good to keep a small bag of these coins once you've taken out your capital and your profit in the startup or newly listed, because you never know when these coins are again going to have a quick upside. So I do hope all of you have some kind of Bike Rush in your bags, in your wallets, and hopefully you're gonna see that quick upside coming into these coins that you have from newly listed and startup projects. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can click in the link given in the description below. Join gate.io, use my referral code referral ID. That's gonna earn you airdrops. I hope you like that in a bear market like this. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.